Oh, hunty. Hey guys, it's Kel. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little different. I see a lot of new faces out there. Hello, how you doing? Shout out to my Rana's eyes, you know, and hello to all the new people. So if you guys are new, hello, my name is Raquel. I make videos every week and I'm a crazy little hunty. So I thought it was fit to do a Q&A video so you guys can, you know, learn a little more about little hunty. So are y'all ready? Let's go. All right, so the first question is, how old are you? How old do I look? So I'm 27 and honestly, like, I do not feel 27 at all. Like 27 to me sounds like an old age, but I don't feel like that at all. I always get mistaken for like being in high school or like being like 23 or 21. So I will take that. If you guys want to think I'm 21, like go ahead and, I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. Like this is the time where I'm like living my life or whatever. So like I feel like so free and immature and I don't mind, okay? So age does nothing to me. Do you have any phobias? Yes, I am freaking so terrified of heights. Heights scare the bejesus out of me, but I'm one of those people that like, I'm like tunnel vision. So whenever I do something that's like really extreme, because I like doing like a lot of extreme things. Extreme! I love riding roller coasters and extreme sports like ziplining and bungee jumping. So anything that has to do with heights, I just like block it out. Like I just like tunnel vision, like I'm just in the zone and I don't look around me because if I do, then I'm gonna probably like pass out. When is your birthday? So my birthday is March 9th and you know, spring baby. Usually like I love my birthday just because it falls around like spring break time. So you know, whenever it's spring break, like I like to go on like a little trip, know what I'm saying? What are your pet peeves? I can't stand when people have like bad attitudes. I think that's like the one thing that like sets me off. Like I get really upset whenever people have a bad attitude. I don't know why it gets me like so worked up, but it just does. Like I hate when people just have a rain cloud over their head and they want to feel sorry for themselves and complain about everything that's wrong, and I just can't take it. We have so much to be grateful for and I'm always trying to be positive. So anytime someone has a bad attitude, yeah, I don't deal with that. What is your type? So I am a proud chubby chaser. I love chubby guys. I don't know why, like just from a young age, I've always, you know, liked the fatties. I mean, I don't know why. I just always have had a thing for chubby guys. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I think that's so what. One of my favorite movies growing up was Heavyweight, so maybe that had like, you know, some contribution to me liking chubby guys. I don't know. Chubby guys have like the best personalities and I don't have to eat a salad in front of them. Now I'm saying like I can eat, you know, pizza or wings or whatever. I can eat whatever I want in front of them and they're not gonna judge me. I dated a skinny guy one time and it was like just really weird. Like I remember like I could fit my whole arms around him and it just like, it gave me like the heebie-jeebies. Like I just did not like it. It felt like really weird. And like every skinny like fit guy that's tried to like hit on me and stuff, like I'm not trying to like, maybe I'm not saying like all of them are like this, but like most of them are so freaking like what is going on up here? Like they're so like airheads. But yeah, most of the guys that wanted to date me that were skinny like walked around with their shirts off and just talk so much about themselves and I just wasn't into it. So I like chubby guys. I'm gonna stay chubby. I'm a chubby chaser. I'm a chubby chaser till I die, okay? What is your dream job? Honestly, like I just want to create. I just want to continue like doing what I'm doing. I want to continue filming. I really love, you know, film or whatever. I want to be a director, filmmaker, you know what I'm saying? Check the tat. I also write, so I really want to continue with my writing and get my screenplays done and start making movies. And yeah, that's my dream job. What is your current job? So I have a couple jobs right now, actually. So I work part-time at a grocery store. I also work part-time at a news station. I'm a photographer on the side and then I do YouTube and then I'm actually gonna start another job. I recently got a teaching job, so I'm going to be teaching kids media, you know, social media, YouTube, you know, all that jazz. Yeah, I'm gonna be teaching that, so I'm pretty excited. I know it's always ideal for someone to want a full-time job, but I'm just not there right now. Like this is the time where I'm just like experimenting, trying different jobs, you know, extra income, gotta make that money, you know what I mean? And I love having a couple part-time jobs because my bosses are super cool and they give me the time off whenever I wanna go traveling, so. What is your ethnicity? So I'm a skin. I'm Native American and Puerto Rican. A lot of people mistake me as being Mexican, which like I'm not trying to like shade the Mexicans, but I'm Puerto Rican. So please call me Puerto Rican, I'm not Mexican. Do you speak Spanish? So I speak Spanglish. So I can speak Spanish, but it's like, I'm just like really embarrassed by my Spanish, like especially like around Josh because he's always correcting me. I really need to get over like my social anxiety of like speaking Spanish in public just because I always feel like people are judging me. Spanish is something that I didn't grow up with actually. even though I lived with my dad for a little bit and he knows how to speak Spanish, he didn't teach us Spanish, so I, you know, little brown girl out here looking all stupid whenever people talk Spanish to me. So for the past like year and a half, I've been teaching myself Spanish. It's still a little choppy, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have anyone to talk to, so it's like really hard for me to like continue in that. I've been on the search for like someone to speak with because like little sister needs help over here. Speaking Spanish is something that's like really like I take really personal, just because necesito hacer un servicio a mi gente, no solo nativos. Like I need to serve my people, not just my native people. I need to learn it just so that I'm not just reaching natives, you know what I mean? So anything that I could do that'll help me be more of a service to others, then that's what I'm gonna do. So what is your biggest accomplishment? Graduating college. So if you guys don't know this about me, it took me about like 7 or 8 years to graduate with my 4-year degree. I don't have any regrets at all, just because whenever I was going to college like the first time around, like I was such a party girl. I just partied all the time. I didn't do my work. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I wanted to study. I just went for like liberal arts. So finally in May of 2017, I got my bachelor's degree. So I have a bachelor's of arts in Christian ministry and media arts. So I did a double major because I knew I could do it. First of all, I'm smart, okay? I really love learning about Jesus and Christianity and Greek and all that stuff. That's really interesting to me. And I really love media. So I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to merge the two things that I really like together and get a degree in it. I am gonna go get my master's. I'm just not ready right now. I'm just trying to chill out, and I'm saying just graduated, trying to just chill for a little bit before I do that. Do you have any tattoos? I only have one tattoo, and it's the film strip. What's up? I'm actually thinking of getting a couple more soon, so stay tuned for that. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I'm definitely a night owl. Like my peak is from like 10 o'clock till like 4 in the morning. Like that's just when I'm like up and at it, and like that's whenever my creative juices are flowing. What is an embarrassing moment? I'm not like a person that like gets embarrassed like really easily. It probably has to do with me like ripping one at school or something like that. Come on, y'all know. But like, yeah, that's probably like one of my embarrassing moments. Have you ever been in a physical fight? So I've been in 2 physical fights actually. These should be my embarrassing moments because oh my god, they're so funny. So the first time I got in a physical fight, I was like 12 years old, and like she was in my face like talking all this crap. So like, you know, I had to let them know, you know what I mean? If you guys know me, like I'm not a fighter, like guys, come on, like I do not care enough about you to like fight you. So like, yeah, that's just not what I do. But in this situation, like she was like in my face, like all, you know, like in my grill, know what I'm saying? So like I was trying to like get her out of my face. So she was my best friend at the time, and like, I don't know what happened. I guess like she just didn't want to be friends with me anymore or something like that. And so we started fighting. And you guys, like I'm not a fighter. And so she like pushes me on the ground, and my hair is like in a bun. And so like she like grabs my hair and like pulls it up or whatever, and like the thing that I start laughing because like I can just imagine what I look like. Like my arms are like going all crazy, and I'm like laughing because I'm like I probably look so stupid. And so like I was laughing during it. I just wasn't taking it serious. Like I'm not a fighter or whatever. So yeah, we weren't friends after that. And so my second fight was so stupid because I was at a res party and I was like super drunk and like blank. Now I'm saying like I was blank. And my friends told me there was this girl at the party that they didn't want there. So they told me to go like fight her to like kick her out of the party. And so I blacked out. So I don't remember anything about that fight. So I only remember like what my friends told me. And so they told me that like I like went up after her and like behind her or something like that, and like started swinging. I probably look so stupid, and like I like knocked her glasses off, and like I won. But I was like, durr, I won, because like she wasn't expecting it. So like the whole party was like gathered around, and I guess like someone like broke us up or something like that. And afterward I like apologized to her because like I was drunk or whatever, and then my friends got mad at me for apologizing. So yeah, those are the 2 times that I got in a physical fight. Do you have any hidden talents? Ooh, I wonder if I could still do it. Okay, let's see if I can still do this. I've always just had, it's like flat here, so I don't know like what's wrong with me if I'm just double jointed or something like that. Whenever I was a kid, instead of like clapping in the audience like this, I'd be like this. What did you want to be when you were a kid? So whenever I was a kid growing up, I actually wanted to be a dancer. I don't know if that's a shocker to any of you, but yeah, I wanted to move to New York City and be a dancer. I wanted to go to Juilliard and Sarah Lawrence, and yeah, I wanted to move to New York to dance. What is your favorite food? God, I love all food, but so my favorite food is steak. I am a New York strip kind of girl. I like steak. For like a snack, plantanos, that's like my favorite. I can eat that all day, every day, like plantains, what's up. I also love breakfast, like breakfast at any time, like that's my favorite. What's the hardest thing that you've ever had to go through? I feel like this got dark so quick. I'm not someone that like shares like my family issues like that or whatever, but I will say the hardest thing that I ever had to go through was my family's struggle with drug abuse and me being away at the time, like not being able to be there with them to like help them through it was the hardest thing I ever had to go through, or still going through. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. How do you deal with hate? I feel like this is so weird because like obviously like I do deal with people that do like, you know, hate my videos or hate me or blah blah blah, but it's not my problem because I'm still gonna like live my life and do what I do. My mama raised me to not care about what others say about you, so I think that's just what I've always known and learned. As an adult, like I'm secure with like who I am and like what I do, so if people want to talk about me, they can talk about me. I don't mind. Just don't stress about like things that I can't control, you know what I mean? What are your favorite movies? So I have four favorite movies. So number 1 is The Breakfast Club, number 2 is Goodfellas, number 3 is Clueless, and number 4 is Pulp Fiction. A couple of my favorite scenes in these movies, like my number 1 favorite scene is in Pulp Fiction, the first scene whenever they're in the restaurant, like that is, y'all, that is my favorite scene out of any movie. My second favorite scene is in Goodfellas whenever they're walking into the Copacabana, but they're not walking in the front door, they're walking in the back, and like, I can watch that scene over and over. I never get tired of that scene. I love it. So I have a lot of favorite movies, but those are just 4 of them. I watch a movie every day, sometimes twice a day. I really love movies. That's my thing. So yeah. Describe your perfect day. I don't know why I think of like Miss Congeniality, like October 25th.
Because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
So my perfect day would be, you know, a sunny day where I eat my breakfast like really early, and then Josh and I are like in a place we've never been before and we're just like walking around and exploring. I love being in places where I'm like a stranger and just kind of like exploring a place I've never been. So yeah, my perfect day would be traveling to a new place and just exploring that new city. That's my perfect day. What are your hobbies? I love to film, I love photography, I love to travel. I love to coupon. I'm a couponer. Yeah, I have a couple hobbies, but those are like the main ones. What is something that you fantasize about? So sometimes I'll imagine like a billboard of my movie in Times Square. I know that sounds like so like corny and like whatever, but like I dream of that sometimes. Like I'm just thinking about it right now and like that would be amazing. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A and you guys learned, you know, some more about me. If you guys like this video, go ahead and go give it a thumbs up. And if you guys aren't yet, go ahead and go subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week. But if you guys like this video, thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys next week in a new video. Bye.